What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast, and we have to get into Stephen Smith Sr. That's right, Stephen Smith Sr., former NFL player and now an NFL analyst over at the NFL Network, guys. I actually happen to like Stephen Sr., but guys, this is going to be a bit rough. Let's get into this, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to catch the news around the sporting world, but Steve Smith Sr. has been caught up in some type of love scandal situation with some lady who was married on the Baltimore Ravens staff. If I have to be honest with you guys, I don't know how to feel about this. My heart goes out to anyone who is affected in this. People go through things in life, whether that's, a marriage or relationship, guys. But nonetheless, guys, let's get into it.
Steve. Yeah, you been fucking my wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
First off, guys, I don't know which angle to take from this because I see a lot of people, whether it's Nightcap with, Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, they're trying to say that, hey, this guy doesn't owe you anything. You should have confronted your wife. I feel like that's the cliche thing to say, right? I mean, like, righteously, you probably should, get to the bottom of it and make a decision, to either stay in the marriage or to remove yourself from the marriage. I think that the human side of things, guys, you're going to immediately be angry, okay? You just found out that, this could be your high school sweetheart, this could be your college sweetheart, someone that you probably never thought would have ever done something like this, and for it to come out this way and for it to be with a guy like Steve Smith Sr., right? And let's just be honest, guys, this is a black man. The guy looks Caucasian. I'm assuming his wife is Caucasian. That's one of those things that you just don't even want to imagine, is what I'm getting at, guys, right? So I'm gonna leave that for you guys in the comment section, because a lot of people want to say, that this guy is going out and he's looking goofy, he's looking like a simp. I think that he wanted Steve Smith Sr. business to be out as well, guys, because if you guys know Steve Smith Sr., he does have a wife. He himself is married. So emotionally reacting, right? He wants his dirty laundry to be aired out too. He wants Stephen Smith Sr. to feel the exact pain that he's going through. And I can only imagine what's going on in that household with Steve Smith Sr. and the embarrassment, the shame that this brought to the family, because you can't deny this. And if you guys notice, and I will play this, Steve Smith Sr. is very quiet in this video. It sounds like he woke Steve out of his sleep, and Steve Smith didn't know what to say. But you have to be smart here, guys. This is a time and era where the internet is very much powerful and things go viral. And like this, in my opinion, I think that it's shameful. Especially if you guys look at these text messages here, you see here, wow, you look stunning, about to go work out, I'm getting a little chuck, and I'm assuming he meant chunky here. And then you see, guys, where Steve Smith Sr. is telling the lady, take me down your throat, like you kind of like, you wanted to suck me off. And this is the lady, this is a married woman, someone a man has pledged his life to, saying the things like, I would have gagged on it, but I had to come home. And he goes, you enjoy it, you like to feel it. She goes, I like feeling it deep in my wet, you know what, guys. He goes, me too. Letting you taste it, though, would be a turn on. I would have shot my blank all inside your blank. And she goes on, I love making you blank. I enjoy it more when you blank inside me. Wow, guys. This is what this man had to, I guess, go through and see. He seems like a pretty decent man, a pretty decent guy. We don't know, what drove, his wife to do these things. So it looks like it was, self-inflicted. It was voluntary. And, we don't know if this guy has a past or not. But I'd like to think a guy that's, this vulnerable to come to the internet and be this angry. He seems to be like very heartbroken, man. So let's play another snippet of it.
All that shit you do on fucking TV, all that shit talking you do to other people. Now someone's got you on the fucking phone, you can't even fucking man up.
Wow. I mean, guys, everybody's making fun of this until something like this happens, to them. In this moment, I'd like to think that you're not really thinking like, all right, let me go just talk to my wife about this. You want everybody to feel your wrath because you're hurt. This is somebody that you took an oath with that you thought would probably never do anything like this, and yet they did it. And at the end of the day, guys, an apology. Steve Smith Sr. did say, "I'm sorry," but that was just so vague. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, look at this. He went through her phone. This lady is booked and busy. 134 unread messages. Man, maybe some is business. Maybe some is pleasure. This definitely is pleasure. But an apology simply won't make the pain go away, guys. Neither will airing this thing out, across the internet. But, if I'm thinking, as a hurt man and, this guy is married and he has a wife and she needs to be informed, you know what? I can't blame this guy, guys. I can't, man. Like, because everyone's probably happy in their relationship right now because these type of things, haven't reared its ugly head or taken place. But I try to always put myself in, both people's shoes, whether it's the wife or, Steven Sr. or the guy that seems to be deeply wounded by this. This isn't pleasant. This isn't, cool in my opinion, especially if it's a married woman, because you don't get anything out of this. The universe is going to make you reap what you sow. And hey, it's a dog eat dog world. This world is cold, it's vicious, and you think that you met the woman of your dreams, and one day it just all falls apart. Somewhere along the road, something went sour in this marriage. I would like to see who this lady is, because I feel like in situations like this, even with the Ime Udoka situation, they never show the woman, but they will show everybody else that's involved, right? I think that this guy has to have some type of love for his wife still, because he did not, show her. He didn't post her. Maybe somebody can dig it up on the internet, and maybe I'll go do my due diligence and report on that, guys. But I just wanted to make this video because I feel like, hey, this is a cold world, and you got to be able to cut this guy some slack. I mean, ideally, going to the internet does not help anyone, but you have to put yourself in his shoes. There are people who would have gone a far more extreme than a phone call. So I got to give the guy his kudos. He's hurt. Obviously, it's not pleasant to hear someone being knee deep in someone that you love and someone that's your wife. And regardless, guys, I just don't think that it's conducive, because you will never look at your partner unless this guy has a long history of cheating on his wife. He will never be able to look at his wife the same. And that's why you have to be careful about who you choose in life, who you marry, and what type of profession are they in. Are they around guys who can give them these type of opportunities? Are they around a locker room full of athletes with all kind of six packs and stuff going on, and a guy like Steve Smith who seems to, in his prime, still in shape for the most part, and maybe she just couldn't help herself. Maybe he just, time and place is everything. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this. Drop those comments in the comment section, guys, and let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.